Hey guys, today is March 28th, and that means for March Meet the Maker, we're talking about planning. Yesterday, I talked a little bit about some of my future goals. Today, I'm going to show you how I go about accomplishing them. So in a past my life with ADHD, I talked a little bit about switching over to the Happy Planner. This is the Happy Planner that I own. This is a ring-bound planner rather than like a binder-bound planner. In the past, I used to use the Russell and Hazel binder bound planners, and I would buy like the Avery inserts, and I just kind of found that over time it just got a little bit too drab. I am someone with ADHD, and a lot of colors and a lot of distractions do tend to pull me out of what I'm doing and make it a lot harder to plan and stay organized. So like bullet journals with beautiful spreads, that wouldn't work for me because I would fret way too much about doing a beautiful spread each month, and then it would just become this whole other project that doesn't really suit my life. So for right now, just in general, the Happy Planner is working well for me, and I'm going to link in the description below the My Life with ADHD, where I talk more in like a review sense of using the Happy Planner, what I like about it, what I dislike about it, and what I would like the company to maybe consider when they're planning future products. So one of the really cool things about being ADHD and just planner life in general right now is there are all sorts of existing inserts that you can buy, but also there are all sorts of inserts that are being made and sold on like Etsy, or that you can make yourself, or even free downloadables. So there's a lot of customizability for these, and if you're an artist, you can definitely find or make or alter existing inserts to kind of suit your artistic needs. So I think that's pretty cool, and it's definitely something that leans more towards customizability and being useful to creators. Okay, so opening up my Happy Planner, I have in here some stickers, and what I do with these is these kind of serve as a reward for me, and I'll show you that in a minute. I also have some goal checklists over on the side. These they can be written on the other side, and they can be unfolded, and then these are my future goals from yesterday. I also kind of use my planner as just like a general note-taking and goal setting space. So this is like 7-inch Cara prep, and I use little page flags taped in with washi tape just to kind of help me create the dividers. And then, so I wanted another calendar view insert for mine. So what I ended up doing, not for January, but I think I started in, no, I already got rid of that one. So also another thing is, as I use my planner, because this thing is full to bursting, I need to get rid of excess sheets. So as I use my planner and I don't need months anymore, I just go ahead and remove them. So what I did is I found a free calendar printable, and to scale it to the size Happy Planner I have, I printed at 83%. My toner printer does not like doing color anymore, so I do it in black and white. And this insert that I created is really only for planning classes, which most of these have ended up getting canceled or rescheduled due to COVID. And also for scheduling like YouTube content, so that's written in red. Scheduling trips, so that was blocked out in green, but that ended up extending. It's going to end up extended until here due to COVID. And planning blog posts when necessary. Then I have like my regular planner view. So what I use for this planner view is some scheduling, but really the focus is more on tracking my projects and tracking my goals. So the stickers come into play. Every day I work on something for 7-inch Cara, which is one of my big goals for this year, is getting volume 2 out. I give myself a sticker for the day, and I also try to take notes on what was accomplished so that later on I can create a Gantt chart. And then over here on the side, I also have a little chart of things I'm currently working on. So I'm tracking like days that I have high anxiety or ADHD, days I'm sick, days I'm on my period, as well as days that I'm calorie counting or walk or work out. So that's what those little color-coded symbols mean. Then we start getting to the real mess. March has been a heck of a month. So many things were supposed to happen. So many things were canceled. So we have like wedding dress alteration stuff here. I ran out of room one day for everything I was trying to do. So I did an insert memo I used to do these in color, but I do them in black and white now, or rather in black ink now, because I find the color to be a little bit too stimulating, a little bit too distracting for me. And then I have like other types of notes here. I have additional planner stickers for specialty days. And then for my classes, they were all color-coded using highlighters to help me keep track of which classes were going on when. You can see by the end of the day, it ends up quite a checklist. And there's something I think a little bit upsetting where every day just becomes this checklist that you have to follow. So that's something I'm kind of working on fixing. So one of the things I like about the Happy Planner is you can buy these inserts for it. So this is actually where I'm at right now. You can buy inserts for the Happy Planner, and I like just like the plain filler paper. It is a little bit expensive considering what I use it for, but it's nice to be able to put in sheets as I need them and work on goals and planning as it comes up. So since everything's been very catawampus due to COVID, I've actually been extremely hesitant about how I plan my upcoming 2 months because we really don't know what's going to get canceled. We really don't know what's going to have to change. We really don't know where we're going to be or how far along we're going to be. So what's going on right now is very understandably changing how I plan and how I'm thinking about the next few months of my life. So I think it's a little bit ironic that March Meet the Maker, some of the prompts happen to coincide with this really stressful, hectic time. But perhaps this can be useful for people who might need the additional, I don't know, ideas, encouragement, just some solidarity. So at the top, I have tabs for, so these indicate the month view for like my social media and my class scheduling, and then the side tabs indicate the regular month view. And then in the back, I have a lot going on in the back. So this is where the note section starts, and I have two filler sets in here, two different filler sets, because frankly, I like the colors, but I really don't care at all about like the Boss Babe BS. That's just not me at all. I know some people are, but that's not me. And I would love like just a bright, colorful option that isn't Boss Baby. But anyway, so like I have like a list of like the art supplies I wanted to review in 2020, all the stuff that I own and what's been unboxed and swatched and what's been field tested. I also have, to help me keep track of payment, as well as you can see all the COVID cancellations. This one actually needs to be marked as a COVID cancellation as well. So you can see who paid me, when they paid me, what they paid me, and also the cancellations. And the colors match what was in the calendar view. And then I have some of my tax stuff in here. And then I have some of my mom's doctor's note stuff in here. And then I have wedding stuff in here. And then way, way back, let me see if I can get it to go. I have individual class notes. So this was from, some of them are little art house class notes, how I wanted to handle those hour-long classes with 10-year-olds. And some of them were notes for like my Plaza class, or some of them were going to be notes for the Watkins classes that got canceled. So generally, when life is not like absolutely bonkers, even though I do have ADHD, I'm pretty good at, dang it, that came out, planning and goal setting and keeping to those things. I mean, even like a few cancellations don't normally throw me that much. It's when like everything's getting canceled and rescheduled that my head starts to spin. So another important tool for planning, as I said, I do most of my writing in black and white, which is true, but I also use a color-coded multi-pin. This is a pretty cheap one. I got this one at Plaza, but for a long time I was using one that I got from Dollar Tree, and that kind of comes in handy with sort of the following along with this, and as well as like, so marking like the ADHD anxiety, manageable anxiety. Some of my classes get written in color. If I cancel things, I usually mark it in red so it stands out more. And so like mentally, I immediately understand what's going on. Because I think like, so this kind of like time tracking is important for me because I have a problem with things tend to end up going a little bit long compared to what I think they should take. So I've been trying to be really careful about planning my time and keeping some track of my time. So I wish I had like a more concrete, more confident planning video to share with you guys. But I also think like showing how people can be flexible in times of stress is also important. So sometimes I will try to plan 2 months in advance. Like with a Kickstarter, that would be really ideal. And what happened with that is I was waiting until after I got back from my mom's surgery, and then I was going to start really planning stuff in hardcore. Like with my classes, I schedule and plan my classes at least a month in advance, all the way up to 4 months in advance. And that's all just kind of been tossed up in the air. So, you know, you got to be kind of flexible, have to be understanding. Everyone's going through a hard time right now. So, and you also have to try not to be too hard on yourself and just be forgiving with yourself. So that is March 28th, March Meet the Maker planning. I hope you guys will also check out the My Life with ADHD 2020 planning video as well. And I hope you guys will have a wonderful day. So I'll see you guys again really soon. Bye guys.